All right. So now we'll get started with our new chapter, which is analogy. So analogy is, what is the dictionary meaning of analogy? Anyone knows the dictionary meaning of analogy? Hmm. Let me see if anyone knows the dictionary meaning of analogy. What does analogy mean in a dictionary? No, Aditya? Okay, ma'am will say then. So look at the process. Process number one is you look at the question and you're like this, how to solve the question. Then step number two is you start thinking, can this be the answer? Can this be the way? Can this be the process? Third step is you filter the correct process. You have two, three things running in your mind and then you decide, okay, step number two, what I thought will be correct. And once you apply and check the answer, you see that, okay, now it works. So analogy is a sister chapter. We call it as a sister chapter of coding decoding. So those who liked coding decoding will find this super simple. Why? Because analogy is a sister chapter of coding decoding. What do we used to do in coding decoding? A sample was given to us. We first found the logic from there, from the sample, that whether +1 is happening or +2 is happening or -1 is happening, like this. And after finding the answer or the logic, I used to apply the logic in the real question, whatever was given. That then what will bat mean? Then what will hat mean? So apply the logic. That was the second step. Okay. Same thing will be done in the chapter analogy also. So Meera gave me a dictionary meaning in the chat. She wrote relationship between two things. Absolutely correct. The words can be relationship, the words can be similarity, or the word can be comparison. So any such relation is called as analogy. Okay, so we'll try to figure out what is the relation, what is the similarity, or what is the comparison. Say, Meera.
Ma'am, I love this chapter very much.
Very nice. That's nice. Okay, Meera. Say, Harned.
Ma'am, my auntie told me that analogy is a ma'am, coding decoding is like coding decoding is like a brother to analogy.
But I made it sister. It's basically sibling. Okay, let's be on a safer side now, Harned. Sibling. No gender. All right. So now let's see what we are going to cover in today's session. Today we are going to cover some questions on alphabet based analogy, just very similar to coding decoding, where you will find the relation A is related to C, so B is related to what, like that. Similarly, analogous pairs are the GK based questions. This is the alphabet based question. So English, this is GK based question. Okay. Do you people remember that in the demo I told you that one person who is good at logical reasoning will automatically become good at the other subjects also? I told you this in the demo. Yeah, thumbs ups are coming. So this chapter is a proof of that thing. In this chapter, you will come across maths. In this chapter, you will come across GK. In this chapter, you will come across general science. In this chapter, you will come across English-based questions and also figure-based questions. So number is related to maths. Analogy of figures is again related to some geometrical things, or you can also say your general knowledge. Okay. And lastly, we have chocolate questions. Okay. Fine. IQ based questions, we can say. All right, so let's get started with the first question of the day. Here's the first question. Now, please remember that in analogy, we relate the first letter with the first letter and the second letter with the second letter. That's a strict rule to be followed in analogy questions. First letter with first letter on the other side, second letter to the second letter on the other side. Okay, and one more thing. I'll just highlight it. You all answer in the chat. This colon means AE is related to DH. The double colon means in the same way as TF is related to the answer. So this is the literal meaning of these colons or dots. Double dots, 4 dots. Double dots means AE first term is related to the second term in the same way as the third term is related to the fourth term. So now find out the answer using the relation between A and D and E and H. Write down the logic, those who already answered. Who answered? Harned answered, Meera answered, first and second respectively. Aditya, you went wrong. Then Vanya, that's correct. Third correct answer. Shiven, fourth correct answer. Leela, that's a wrong answer. I want 11 more correct answers. Shivansh, that's not the correct answer. Meera, the logic is absolutely correct. Vivan, that's not the correct answer. Please try again. You people are doing some mistake in the letters. Ayush, that's the correct answer. Well done. Dhruv, correct. Nice. Do let me know in the chat. No, Vivan, that's still not correct. Jian, that's not the correct answer. Aditya, now it's the correct answer. Biona, I'm not getting answers from you. Leelakant and Shivansh, I'll explain the question, so don't worry. Amoka, I have not received answer from you as well. Kirtana? Harnet, that's the correct logic. Amoka, correct? Okay. Say, Leelakant, what happened?
Don't understand the question.
No problem, we'll solve this. Shivansh?
Ma'am, I also cannot understand the question.
Okay, both of you, did you
Ma'am.
understand one thing? Yeah, Shivansh.
Ma'am, there are only 2 letters in the option, but here can be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 letters.
Why 4 letters?
Because there is 1, 2, 1, 2, then 4, 1. 1 line in 2, 4.
No. What I said, AE is related to DH. First letter, AE is related to DH in the same way like TF is related to another 2-letter word. Now look at this relation carefully, Shivansh and Leelakant, both of you. Yes, Rihanna, you also did not understand, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So understand this right now, I'm explaining. Which is the first letter? A. Which is the first letter from this side? D. The place value of A is 1, D is 4. What is the relation? How to get 4 from 1? Who is on unmute? No one. Shivansh, how to get 4 from 1? Unmute and tell me. 3 plus 3. Now take the second letter, Shivansh. E. Second letter from here is H. What's the place value of E? 5. H, 8. So how to get an 8 from 5?
3. 3 plus 3.
Plus 3. Very good, all of you. Now, what is the relation you got? AE is related to DH as plus 3 in the same way. That means you have to do plus 3 with T and plus 3 with F to get your answer. T is 20 and F is 6. What will you get when you will add 20 plus 3?
23.
23 stands for W. Do you remember? Decoding, coding,
Yes.
decoding.
Yes, ma'am.
And 6 plus 3 gives you 9. 9 stands for a cursive writing I. So my correct answer will become WI. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Shivansh, Leelakant, and Vyona. Say, Vivan. Arav, that's not C, that's B. Yeah, say. Good, Kirtana. Vivan, say. No doubts. Okay. So always make it a point. AE is not related to each other. A is related to D, E is related to H. This is how you will find out the relation. For now, this means that even if they give you a very big word, like let's say alpha, okay, bet, 8 words, alphabet. Alphabet is related to Priyasha. Priyasha is also 8 letter word. Okay. So A is related to P, L is related to R, P is related to I, like this. So no matter how big word they give you, you will always relate the first letter with the first letter on the other side. Yes, Vivan. Okay, now a new question on your screen. This is a position based question. Position based question. Answer me in the chat box. Amoka gave an answer. Aditya gave another answer, but Amoka and Aditya's answers are not matching, unfortunately. Harnit gave an answer. Meera gave an answer. I got all the answers from ABCD. Congratulations. Arav gave me an answer. Now I'll not reveal the answer till everyone answers. So no, nothing to write like I don't understand. Answer in the chat. Think and answer. Jian and Shivansh answered. Shivain has answered. Okay. Leelakant has answered. Dhruv has answered. Kirtana has answered. A, B, C, D. Vanya, I have got your answer. Well, there's a change in the place value. Can you observe that this A is coming in the second position and becoming smaller? D is coming at the first position, becoming uppercase. And F remains at the place F and becomes lowercase. So N will remain at its place and N will remain as a smaller N. And that means A and D cannot be my answer. Easy option elimination. Ayush, Arav, Aditya, Meera, Vanya, thank you for your answers, Dhruv. All right. So N, small n. Now we'll check the change in position. Man and man cannot be same, so option B also gone, and that gives me the final answer as option C, where the second letter will become the first letter and the first letter will become the second letter by changing the upper and the lower case. Very good. Any confusion, anyone right now? Those who were giving me answers other than C? If yes, then please ask me. If no, then we can go to the next question. Shiven shows me a thumbs down. That means no doubt. Good. Good. All right. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Hey, Shivansh, thumbs up means you have a doubt. You can type it in the chat. Don't confuse the teacher. No doubt, no doubt. No. He's like this. He'll waste so much of energy in doing this, but he will not type in the chat. Okay. See how many calories are burned in doing this. But how many calories are burned in just typing no or no doubt? All right, question number 3 now. We come down to a chapter of GK. Whoa, that was quite quick of you, Amoka. Harnett second correct answer, Meera third, Shivain fourth. All right, we have 4 correct answers. Starting from Amoka, Harned, Meera, Shivain. 5th correct answer is Shivansh. Well done. 6th is Vivan. 7th is Dhruv. 8th is Ayush. 9th is Aditya. 10th is Vanya. Very nice. I need 5 more correct answers. Your mom is a dentist, Shivain. Wow. Kirtana, the 11th correct answer. Jian, the 12th correct answer. And Leela Khan, the 13th correct answer. And I need 2 more correct answers. Who are left? Viona has not answered yet. So I need Viona's answer, and Arav has answered just now. So Viona, your turn. Only you are left out. Rest all have answered. Quickly answered in the chat. Cardiologist is a special doctor of heart. Special doctor or a specialist of heart. Similarly, which doctor is a specialist of tooth? Viona, why are you not typing? Say Viona, unmute.
Ma'am, I typed.
I got your answer now. Okay, fine. That will be dentist. Good. So all 15 correct answers. Very easy peasy question. Now we'll have question number 4. Another super simple question on your screen. Amoka, first correct answer. Meera second, Jian third, Shivain fourth, Leela Khan fifth, Viona sixth. Very nice. Harnit seventh, Aditya eighth, Vivan ninth. Yes. 10th Ayush, 11th Vanya, 12th Kirtana, 13th. Very, very good. Now 2 more correct answers, please. Who's left out? I think Arav has not answered and I'm searching. Who has not answered? Shivansh, did you answer? No, it's V, Meera, V. She has answered. Okay, Shivansh, that's the right answer. And now, Arav, I'm just waiting for your answer. Tell me quickly, what's the answer? That's right, Arav. Correct. Thank you. So, lion lives in a den. Similarly, horse lives in a stable. Crocodile doesn't live in a nest. Rat doesn't live in the sky. And tiger doesn't live in a burrow. So, that makes the answer as option D. Easy? Very, very simple. Now we'll go to an interesting question from the maths chapter. What are we going to do here? Oh, I got answers. I have started getting answers. Leela Kant, Aditya, Shivansh, Meera, CBD. 3 answers I have received. Harned, Ayush. Okay. Anyone with the logic? Thank you, Meera. Meera is the first one with the logic. Okay, Vivan. I got your answer, but do you need to check your answer? Harned, thank you for the logic. Kirtana, that's the right answer. I mean, thank you for the answer. Vanya, I got your answer. Ayush, thank you for the logic. And Amoka, I got your answer. Jian, I got your answer as well. Okay, Shivain, we'll discuss that. Just give me another 10 seconds, Viona and Shivain. Let others answer. And I'll resume. Okay, Shivan, say. Okay, Dhruv.
Ma'am, I don't understand how we exactly do this question.
How is 56 related to 8? Okay, there are two ways. Everyone will pay attention. Whenever these number analogies are given, that's right. So that means you take the second number, you multiply 7, you get the first number. That means if you have the first number, can you do it like this, Shivan? That first number divided by 7 is second number.
Yes, ma'am.
56 divided by 7 is 8.
Yes, ma'am.
Now you have to apply the same logic and check 574 divided by 7 will be what answer, and that will be your final answer.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Viana, same in your case. Tell me what happened.
Ma'am, I also can't understand this question.
So whenever numbers are given, no, Viana,
Yes,
you will
ma'am.
first see the first number is there, the second number is there. What is the
Yes,
relation in
ma'am.
the first number and second number? Is the number decreasing or the number is increasing when we take it from 56 to 8?
Decreasing.
Now there are only two possibilities in mathematics when anything is decreasing. We can either subtract or we can either divide. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So depending upon the gap, we will check. But just because we are doing it for the first time, let us check both the possibilities. 56 minus how much gives me a 8?
56 minus 8.
Yeah, that gives you 48, right?
Yes.
So 48, if you subtract 48 from 56, you will get a 8. Now try
Yes.
this with the other number, Viona. 574 minus 48. You will still get a number in 500, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But is any option in 500?
No, ma'am.
Now everyone will focus and pay attention. In analogy based questions, it's not necessary that what you found as a logic will be the correct answer or is the wrong answer. How do we decide between the right answer and the wrong answers, Viona and others? We decide if our answer matches with
Others.
who others? The person who has set the question paper. Answer matches with the question paper setter. And how will that happen? That will happen by the options. Yes, Meera, thank you. So if your answer is not there in the options, Viona, then you will understand that, okay, what you thought to be the logic is actually not the logic which the author has taken or the question paper setter has taken. Okay, Viona. So we tried multiplication. We tried minus. It did not work. Then we will try division. We'll try to divide 56 with some number so that we get a 8. So that number will be 7, Viona. 56 divided by 7 is 8. And now I will apply the same principle of 574 divided by 7 and I'll get my answer as 82. And because 82 is present in the options, so I will understand that my answer and the options are matching. So this is the correct logic. Got it?
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Viona. Others, did you all understand this process? Similarly, if something is increasing, you can try for plus or you can try for multiplication. These are the two basic things you should keep in mind. But listen, that logical reasoning has no boundary and they can give you questions from anywhere. Okay. So be ready for that also. We'll try to take up some special questions as well. Okay. Shall we do one more question and then we'll go for a break? Okay. Let's do another simple question. Very, very simple question. And tell me the answer with the logic. Don't just give the answer. Tell me with a logic. Okay. Type it with a logic. Don't give me only answers. I'll not take your names if you give me only answers. Okay. I got one answer without options. I mean, without logic. So I'll not take your name. Stop sending me answers. I'm not giving any ranking. Thank you, Harneet. First correct answer. Meera, second correct answer with the logic. Rest all, I'm not taking your name if you don't give me the logic. Very good, Shiven. Third correct answer with the logic. The first thing which comes to our mind when we look at this question is 1 multiplied with 30 gives me a 30. So the logic is into 30. But we don't see a 750 in the options. That means my logic is different from the logic of the question paper setter. That is not the correct answer then. Shivansh, that's not the correct logic, neither the correct answer. Arav, not the correct logic, not the correct answer as well. How will you do -1? 1 and 30 are not related to each other as -1. Amoka, that's the right answer. Vanya, I need the logic. Ayush, did you answer? Okay, think. Leelakant, Vyona, logic, logic. Don't type your options without logic. Jian, logic. Dhruv, logic. Answer. Vivan, what about you? Harned? Harned is like, I was the first person who gave the logic. Look at his expressions. Come on, Harned. Okay. Dhruv, I have got an answer that's not correct. Okay, Leelakant, 1 into 25. So 1 into 25 will not give you 30, no, Leelakant? That's the wrong logic. Okay, Vanya, did you send me the logic for the answer? No. Kirtana, Amoka, Vanya and Aditya, turn on your cameras. No one is supposed to turn off their cameras in the class. Say Aditya.
I don't understand this question, ma'am.
This is fine. We will explain. I will explain this question to you. Thank you, Vanya. That's the right logic. Vyona, Leelakant, now pay attention everyone on the screen, and if you understood, you can write the like unraise your hand in the chat, okay? Vivan, that's still not correct, and Jian, it's correct. Okay, now, so there are two possibilities of getting 30 from 1. 1 is a small number and 30 is a big number. So I know I can either do a plus, that is add, or I can do a multiplication. That is multiply. Okay. So if I do 1 into 30 and I get a 30, then 25 into 30 will be equals to 750, which is not in the options. So this multiplication gone wrong. We can't consider multiplication. Wrong. Now we'll check add. How much should I add with 1 to get 30? I need to add 29. So I'll add the same number to 25. 25 plus 29 is equals to 54. And this is something which is present in the options. That is option D. So that makes my correct answer as option D. Okay, Aditya, understood?
Understood, ma'am.
Thank you. Unraise your hand. Vyona, Ayush, Shivansh, if you understood, you can unraise your hand. Ayush understood. Okay, Shivan, Vyona.
My logic is wrong, but the answer is correct.
No, your logic is not correct. Why are you doing 1 into 30 plus 24? So 1 into 20 plus 34 means 25 into 30 plus 24. That will give you 750 plus 24, that is 774. That is not in the options, Shivansh. You have to apply that logic on this number. Okay.